Hey guys, how you doing today? The big inhale before I release this on the internet, and the cringe will never stop. I came across my very first fan film when I was about 16 years old, so back in 2006, just a couple years after Revenge of the Sith came out. I was totally obsessed, of course, with Anakin and being Vader, and as a kid, I grew up with the prequel or the originals first, and Vader was my favorite character, and Luke, and then the prequels came out, and I was the same age as Anakin when Episode One launched in theaters in 1999. I was 9 years old, so I always felt this like very deep connection with Anakin as a character, and I was like, this is pretty cool. Like, it just catapulted me into where we are today, pretty much. So I came across this fan film, and there are so many others that I found. I found a Dragon Ball Z one. I found a Harry Potter one. I found it just the cringe is strong with this one. All right, Lo. I just want to say that it doesn't matter how bad a vision or whatever you have might be. If you have an urge to create, I implore you, please go and do that. Whether it's stop motion animations, which I did when I was a kid with like Lego figures and just taking pictures of them, or it's making these cringe little animations. If you want to create something, just create it, man. I think this was before YouTube, or before I had a YouTube account when I was a kid. And I was just making it for myself, just for fun. So I feel like before we started, I feel like that's something that's very rare nowadays. It's like social media, like everything you do, you kind of want to show it. Before that, I kind of just wanted to make stuff for myself and just enjoy it like that. And then, of course, now I get to make fan films and stuff and that I really love and enjoy and connect with you guys, which is a different level. But what I want to say is, if you, and I know I talk a lot sometimes, but if I think this is important, if you, for the younger generation out there or whatever age, if you really want to create something and you have this passion, this desire, and this urge to create and imagine, go do it, because you never know where it will lead, just like today. So without further ado, let's put on our cringe hats and let's watch this. By the way, full copyright. This video is going to be completely copyrighted because of the music. Back in the day, that didn't exist. It didn't matter because, anyway, let's just. So I'm playing Anakin in this scene, all right?
In a galaxy far, far away.
You can tell it was 2006, 380p, letterbox.
There shall be vengeance.
Those moves, man. That was the evil Sith Lord.
Deaths of the innocent.
Oh no, I guess he was an innocent. Okay. The sock.
Regret of what has been done. And no turning back.
Clearly, editing wasn't a thing back then. Transformation. This is the turn. Gets burnt on the stove. This is one of my masks that I have in the other room. That's it. That's it, guys. That's the end of the film. Yeah. So, any vision you have, no matter how dumb or lame or cringe or whatever, how young you are, how poor your equipment might be. I had like some 2006 very basic cheap camera that my parents bought me just to, like, hey, you like making movies? All right, we're going to start you off with this. Don't let anything like that discourage you. If you see others making, even better fan films than you or whatever, just get out there and explore, man. Like, I was just a little kid. I just being a kid, being, a Star Wars fan. And if you're a fan of something else, that's great. Just the key is to have that imagination and have that urge to want to make something or create something, because you never really know where it's going to lead. It could lead to greater and bigger things, or it could lead to you being like, you know what, I don't really like making this kind of stuff. I'm going to go follow another passion. And that might lead you to, your end goal, or it might lead you to following something else. So everything has a purpose. Everything is constructed in a way for you to learn, regardless if you see it that way or not. So just go out there, have fun, and make some cringe, because at the end of the day, you might make something that could be beautiful. You might make something that might be your career someday. And I'm lucky enough to be where I am, where I can now do this. And episode 2 is coming, and I couldn't be more excited. So take a shot in the dark, man. You never know. You never know what you hit, especially when it's with creative stuff like this. So I hope you got a little bit of inspiration or a laugh from that. And have an awesome rest of your day. May the Force be with you. See you guys.